Alright, and we're back to Public Enema Plays and the Moguri Mod playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. And if you missed us last time, a whole lot of stuff happened in Alexandria, and now part of the party is in Pinnacle Rocks. And we are searching for parts of a story to put together so we can get a new eidolon for Dagger. That sounds like complete nonsense, and I guess that's what you get for jumping in on episode 11. Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's hero. You have 4 to go. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. That's beginning. You have 3 to go. Gee, I wonder what's the first part of the story. Hey, treasure. Mithril vest. Let's see if that's an upgrade for any of our friends here. Right now, no. I mean, it is an upgrade, but Dagger needs to learn some stuff first. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoys in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the Goddess Bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 2 to go. Ogre, which is something that Zidon's already been using. Actually, I think we can go. Might be able to go further. Yeah. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 1 to go. I'll grab this treasure chest. Lethal armlet, which is maybe an upgrade for somebody. Be an upgrade for everybody. I'm actually going to leave the you can learn bug killer. That'll be worth it. Alright, leave the last one flashed over here, so we're running on this. Yeah. Historian's explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human, the last piece. Alright, have we gone everywhere? So once we leave here, we're done. Alright, I think we've gone. So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Alright, well, beginning is definitely the first part. Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoys. Cooperation would be part 2. Silence would be part 3, and here's where we have our choice, and ultimately it doesn't matter as far as how you progress. But I like to say, well, we'll be romantic and go with the hero's explanation. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoys in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the Goddess Bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. Are you satisfied with your choices? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose hero for the conclusion? It will follow a person who keeps on track. That's why I think a hero who acts in a straightforward manner is remembered for generations. I want to know what you think, in your own words. Me? I'm away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your idol. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. See you to Peridot. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblom. Hey, old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why you made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things that people say after the fact. I try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose. I think the old man would have become her eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go. You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Look, it's Lindblom Castle. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. What do you want to do? Let's jump off later, because I want to throw Reimu on her so she can start learning summon magic again. If that story that Reimu had us put together sounded familiar, it's actually taken from Final Fantasy II. One of the many, many callbacks in this game. If you recall, I don't know if I ever actually showed it in the beginning of the game, but Dagger summon magic, like magic point requirements, were ridiculous and not possible. But now, as we learn them through gems, she's actually able to use them. Zidane. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Zidane. Look. Is that the red rose? Seeing firsthand the destructive force those black mages can be. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No. Mother. Mother. Dagger. so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblom. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way, it's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret, we'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi. It's okay, just make it quick. Got to witness the summon Atamos there. Not necessarily one of the big name Final Fantasy summons, but powerful nonetheless. The people of this country still don't understand. Regent Sid lost the war. Why don't they face the truth? Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Please don't leave me here. Are you going to resist us? Yes, to the death. Oh, really? I admire your courage. Armed with the Black Mage Army and the Eidolons, Queen Brahne is invincible. Resistance will only bring death. I'm going to pop in here because we have a letter to deliver. We interrupt this war crime. This little side quest. Ah, it's a letter from the Flying Moogle Sereno. Thanks for delivering the letter, Kupo. I rode an airship called the Red Rose, but I saw something horrible, Kupo. The Eidolon Odin's power is terrifying. It destroyed Clara completely. There's not even a trace of the city now. Brahne's Red Rose destroyed Clara? Brahne is scary, Kupo. Well, I'm having a terrible time finding actors. I'm willing to take anyone who can read at this point. What was his name? That narcissist from Lindblom? I'd even take him. Get him over to my mini-theater. We need to get some business. Does she mean Lowell? He's a narcissist, alright, Kupo. And a letter to Munti. Pretty sure he's the Moogle that's in the castle. Alright, back to war. Finish it off. Did I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it. He's a living creature. What did you say? Brahne programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies. They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. If it's human, make it understand how much suffering it caused. Make it understand that it killed my only son. Otherwise, my son's death has no meaning. They didn't even flinch, even when one of their own got killed. They made monsters seem docile. I don't care if it lives. My friend was burned alive by it. Thanks. Dark times for Lindblom. There's a hidden card there. It is. Lindblom card. An airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Wonder if that's the fate of the cargo ship from earlier. I can't believe we wiped out this city in just one night. Black Mage soldiers and eidolons are not of this earth. It's as if we've opened Pandora's box. There are pickles scattered everywhere. It smells awful around here. Is someone there? Black Mage has blinded me. What a terrible loss. I won't ever see my newborn grandchild's face again. War is so primitive. Why couldn't they play a card game to settle the differences? This isn't Final Fantasy VIII. I got stuck there for a minute. Rejoice, for you are now part of the Alexandrian Empire. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Uncle Artania. Princess Garnet, Master Zidane. Glad to see you're both safe. Where is Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe? Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. Thank goodness. I will take you to see him. Princess Garnet is back. Uncle Sid. Garnet, I thought Brahne had imprisoned you. Zidane rescued me. Thank you, Zidane. Walk. Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own. What? Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant? How did you know? It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Brahne was after the eidolons. That much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Lyra resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go. I'm not one of them. And why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be... We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said... Should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see. My apologies. I've acquired more information about Queen Brahne. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Brahne with highly advanced magic weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trino, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Burmecia. And he came from the north suggested he is from the outer continent. The outer continent. There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent. Like how Garnet probably has the most formal education of anyone here, other than Sid. You know, Zidane's mansplaining here. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Brahne with weapons. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who's corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, you both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Brahne loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack. Challenging Brahne now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Brahne. I make no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. First, we must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey, Dagger, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. Best Dragon Knight of Burmecia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty. How could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. And I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblom? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and mist only exists on this continent. Walk. That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet, Quack. Besides, it's under Brahne's control. Brahne gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw. The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. Alright, we'll take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. Ah, what do you want us to do? Swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? Walk. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. I'll wait here, Zidane. Will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Listen, Lindblom is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, let's go shopping. Sorry, my shop got destroyed and I don't have much to sell. Stock up on some potions. Phoenix down, we're good. I think we're okay on items. See what old Dragoose has to sell. I was thinking about buying a new sword. But everything is so expensive here. I wonder if he'd give me a discount. Raise the price because I don't want to sell them anything. I'll give you a major discount. Anything new? I think we've stolen most of this stuff. One of those. And that's it. Probably going to come back here, though, after we see what the synthesis shop has. Probably some upgrades here. The Exploda is definitely new. I'm gonna go buy a bandana so we can make a silk robe. Harness boots we have. Do that. Coral ring. Do that. Joker's new. Magician shoes I thought we had. I'm gonna hold off on that. Make the barrette. Power belt we have. I think that's all we need. As soon as she learns Reimu, I think one of these, yeah, the barrette will teach her Cura, which is definitely worth going on. Oh yeah, there was... Is there something we weren't able to make? We need to buy a bandana. We'll make that silk robe. I wish the items would tell you what abilities they teach. I mean, I guess it's a good rule of thumb to have one of everything. Let's see. I'm gonna buy another mage master, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it later. Let's go to the Mithril Dagger. And what did I say we needed? Bandana. Do a little bit of exploring before we head back to the castle. Ruby asked us to find her an actor. We should do that. Third jewel. Started loading the supplies. Took long enough, didn't it? Yes, the Lindblom soldiers won't obey our orders. We must finish up before Queen Brahne becomes upset. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. Talked to you earlier. It's a shame we don't have enough power to fight Brahne. Clara resisted, and her eidolon destroyed it. I heard you can't even enter Clara. The Regent told us to live today and fight tomorrow. I'm going to heed him and wait for the day when we rise against Brahne. Presumably the air cabs still work. Engineering district completely destroyed, but at least we can explore the theater district. Check on the Tantalus hideout when we're out and about. Please, my husband is there. Please take us to the industrial district. What's wrong with Mommy? Why is she crying? I'm sorry, we can't fly the air cab to the industrial district. What is she going to do with my painting? This is a nice painting. Such a sad picture, but it possesses strength. Yeah, you think so? Thought about attacking her from behind before, but I changed my mind after she praised my painting. People who understand art are good people. I'm going to steal your ore while you're distracted. Look to the sky. Such a sad color. Lindblom's blue sky died with our freedom. There is no need to take things this far. I pledge my loyalty to Queen Brahne in order to protect Alexandria, not to kill people. This is where I witnessed the industrial district disappear. I bet everyone's dead. Eidolon swallowed everything. Oh, I can't believe I'm standing next to Mr. Lowell. I'm so happy. Even a big star like me can't make a living without a theater. Hey pal, you know any other theaters I can work at? Yeah, this girl Ruby runs a small theater in Alexandria. Oh, buddy, is that right? I'm too big of a star for a sleepy town like Alexandria. But that's okay. I'll share my talent with these uncultured people. Oh, don't go. Ruby and Lowell, huh? What a strange pairing of actors. Whoa! That's it for the theater district. Wow, that was dangerous. Let's check the hideout. Ah, whoa! Oh, it's you, Zidane. I almost peed my pants. We've been protecting the Tantalus hideout while you were gone. You can leave us here. Go take care of the bad guys. Not before I take my money. Replenish the coffers after gearing up. Queen Brahne plans on building an opera house in the theater district. Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman. Obey us. Your entire military is women. Owning an airship fleet no longer determines who wins a war. Black mage soldiers and the eidolons are the ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Now, kill, kill, kill. Their voices are stuck in my head. Black mages killed my friends. I think we're done here. ready? We're ready. Follow me. Regent is waiting on the baseline. Brahne's fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? Wonder if they're going to take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship. Damn them. They think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? I don't know. But you know how greedy Brahne is. Wonder where we're going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Brahne has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblom soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Sneaky, sneaky. I wonder what Brahne is going to do. Zidane, do we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, Princess needs her elite guards, you know. I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then. I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. Zidane, I'm so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said, wait here. And he went away somewhere. Where could he be? I did it. Stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. That'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now, go. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope. That's not just a rag. That is a national treasure of Lindblom. That is an ancient map of the entire world. Wow. Thanks. Now, go before they find you. Don, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. I'll squeeze all the Oglop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger. How infuriating. My. They have an Oglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made this strange walk sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am. Nothing. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am. Hey, it's Moonty. We have a letter for you. A letter from Moodoo? Thanks, Kupo. Oh, it's terrible. Kupo, Mogki from the castle is missing. Did the Alexandrian soldiers kidnap him, or did the black mages eat him? Kupo, I'm so worried. What's going on, Kupo? No letter. We're not going to save, so we'll do it on the world map. We are going to take a look at armor situation. Insomniac could be handy. That's what it is. We'll hopefully learn Thunder and Poison quickly and be able to get him an upgraded weapon. Sacrifice and Lucky 7. And Burning Soul Blade. Bug Killer over Devil Killer. I feel like Devil Killer is very situational. And status. Now that we have a healer, I'm going to take Auto Potion off of Vivi. Throw Insomniac on. Falling asleep is real. Huh? Going to the excavation site? It's located directly north of here. You'll see a pond shaped like a gourd. You might encounter some strange monsters. Hey, you want to buy something? Yeah, let's see if you have anything that they didn't have upstairs. Look like it. Hidden bandana. And off we go. This is another part in the game where you can do some of the side quest content. It's a good spot if you're interested to do the Chocobo Hot and Cold. You can also go back to Gizmaluke's Grotto and give a Pupo Nut to the Moogle for an item. But I am just going to advance the story for now. I'll do Chocobo Hot and Cold, but it's probably going to be off stream just because no one wants to watch that side quest. It can be a bit of a grind, but it is absolutely worth it for the items you get. A lot of the best gear is locked behind it. Absolutely necessary for the Mega Boss. And if you opted to skip recruiting Quina earlier, now you have to. Quina, you're safe. Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Clara alone. You know a way to the outer continent? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here. Outer continent? Maybe I find more delicious frogs. Sounds interesting. I help you, and I eat more frogs. I come with you. Let's, there's a few frogs here. Let's catch them. It's gonna be a while before we come back here. Zidane, can I catch frogs? Sure, for a little while. Well, can't do anything with the tadpoles. We'll catch the adult ones. Even the juvenile ones. They still count. You're working hard, Quina. You come far a long way of gourmand. I give you this silk robe, which we just crafted. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. On the bridge. I'm gonna go ahead and catch them all. Like I said, it's gonna be a while before we're back here. We're up to 12. And that's all. Had enough, Pinnacle? I done catching. Nothing left to catch. Let's see. Before bandana. I knew we had magician shoes. Put Gwenna back in the front row. Just because we only have one physical attacker now. You know any excavation sites in this area? Excavation site? Maybe I hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? I only hear about excavation site around this area. It's marsh road covered in brush. Maybe their road to excavation site hidden somewhere. Gwenna might know. Hidden in brush, huh? Thanks anyway. Tell you what, I'm actually going to go back to the world map, and I think I'm going to call this session. I'll look for the excavation site and go through it next time. I've been running long on sessions, and if we go through the next little part, it's a little bit before we get to a save Moogle. So we'll call this one a little short and get back on track with the next one. A lot of story, not a whole lot of action in this one, I know, but that's it for slot 4. Go back to slot 3. So, not a lot of action in this one, but we have a pretty lengthy dungeon with some puzzles ahead of us for the next time around. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.